Hello AVA community and welcome to another CGO map preview. I am CGO Games Inc. and I am here to preview the map Staccato for you all. So this map was released about 2 weeks ago. In general, the Koreans have enjoyed the map. They've given it good praise. They've thanked the developers for it. Overall, they've said that the map features a lot of good gameplay elements, core gameplay design, all those good things. So let's just go over a quick summary for those who don't want to watch an entire 10-minute video. The map features a traditional 3-lane design. First lane is for site 1, that's mid, and then the third lane is for site 2. Overall, the design is focused towards bomb site play instead of choke point play. Now, if we think about Black Sand Generator, you either get a 3 or 4k, or you get 4k for 3k, and then you lose the round, and planting the bomb, defusing the bomb, playing the bomb site doesn't matter. You've pretty much already lost. This is site 1, by the way. And as you can see, it's like really open. And as you can see, as I ran from spawn to here, Slides Lane 1 didn't have like any choke points for EU, they just had to run to the site. And we'll notice the same thing here at 2, with the exception of the scope spot. So we're going to go up the side lane here. And as you can see, this isn't a choke point, more or less a scope picking spot. So scope battles will happen here, because of course AVA can't get rid of those. But like as you can see, as I said with like Black Sand Gen or India Stair Pillars, Cannon Bookcase, all these AVA maps are really focused on choke points and having the fights there. But this Staccato map, Redduck really wants you to fight in the bomb sites. They want you easily to get to the site, and then they want you to work picks in the site or smoke in the site. And as we'll see, this really brings out the gameplay elements like smokes, flashes, scoping, picks, rotations, and positioning. Like those really matter. So that's pretty much for the summary and overview. That's the point and purpose of the map. So I'm gonna go to 1 and explain pretty much the basics of what you should do on this map. So you first come up the stairs, and you'll notice there's an alternative route and then the main route. Alternative routes on this map, they can always be contested by the defense team, and they always provide an alternative route to whatever site we're talking about. So see, now we're at 1. And it's the same thing for 2, I just didn't go through it. So it's a very valuable and going to be a probably highly contested space or area. But we'll go over those more. So as we're running through the lane through here, this is to go towards 1, as we can see, from spawn all the way up to here. It's no contest. The only contest is if a scope pushes up here. But there's pre-nades, smokes, it's just an easy pick on them. So like EU should never have a problem getting to here. They have a great window to pick or to get picks, although it works both ways. Once they come to this entrance, you're in the site. Your main thing is scopes over there, anyone playing in the site, or playing over there. And you'll notice this area is really big. Most sites never have such a big area in AVA, they're always small. So to me, this is saying that teams are going to be able to push in with a smoke, not get sprayed down or collateraled by a scope. It'll be much more controlled and not so random. And it'll make the purpose of smokes excel. The only issue with this map that teams will have in the beginning is all these 69 git or troll spots that you can see here. They're just all over the place. And I don't think they're that bad, and I think they add to the depth of the map and the site, but teams will have to get used to those. So I'll talk about the alternative route, and then I'll quickly run to 2 and go over that on this next round. And we'll talk about the bomb placement later, which some people think is a big deal, other people don't. So as we come here, the thing with these alternative routes is that they're contestable by both teams, right? So once you get to the store, defense can be on the other side too. So you can't just freely open the door and expect to have the positioning, like they can be here. But if you make it through here and you clear out your typical spots, you have a complete different perspective on the site than you do from up at the window over there. And this is really a contrast to other site designs where even if there's 2 or 3 entrances to a site, EU is still looking the same direction. But this way, like, EU has a completely different perspective on the site, and it's completely changing with how offense will work and how strong offense can be. And it's definitely going to make it harder for defense to hold sites down. But the defense still has the spots to play to properly counter smokes, flashes, or anything that offense can pull, as long as they can react. So overall, like, I'm really happy with one site. I'll go over defense when I go over the defense side, but overall it's a very deep site of strategy and gameplay. And I'll go over mid last because it's very unique and it's a key element to this map. I think it makes this map. So as we can see in true AVA fashion, there's the typical scope xFire here. This is like the only choke point you could really call here, but any rifle who goes to this tunnel can get to here and can easily just slow walk around this corner and either get into this pit or smoke, flash, whatever they want and get into the site, as long as they check all their spots. And then after this round ends, I'll go into the alternative route for 2. I can quickly say that right here is the contest spot. It's almost equal to where the contest spot is over on 1, as you can see on the minimap. But yeah, defense can get to here by the time you get to these stairs. So both alternative routes can be contested, and they're valuable because they provide a flanking opportunity or an easier access into the either site. So if your goal is to get into the alternative route, you'd come this way into this little hallway. You'd come through this open area, come through here, have your gun out, kill anyone who's playing in troll spots, clear this entire area out, come up here, and you're in the site. And as you can see, there's like this spot up here and there, over there, and spawn. It's down here. There's so many spots to check if you just blindly rush in through here, and this is why it's balanced, is it provides positioning, but not control over the site. And you need your team to work from the main lane to get into the site. As well, defense has tons of opportunities to crossfire and set themselves up. So that's pretty much taking site 1 and 2 from offense. So now I'm going to talk about mid. It's box breaks. You have to break it every round, or else you don't have any control. I value mid a lot, and I feel I designed this really well because it's a fast rotate and it provides a flanking opportunity for either team or rotation to either site. Like if this door is open and you're at 1, it's less than 10 seconds to rotate over to 2. As we just saw, like I'm here, I can take the site back. Or same thing for offense, I can just quickly rotate if we get a pick or something. So this is really strong. It's a really strong mid, and it connects both sides of the map very well. And it just in gameplay it works. It's not overpowered or imbalanced in any way. You can't just easily flank because you have to break the box for noise. You have to climb up a ladder, which is slow. You have to peek a scope out here. You have to open a door on the other side for defense, same for offense. So it's a really well-designed mid, and I really like it. And teams, it's just another contest spot. So now I'm going to talk about defense, though I'm going to have to run all the way over here. But first, actually, we're going to talk about this bomb thing here. As you can see, it's off to the side. Half of the Koreans have been like, what's going on, Red? Like, you designed the map so well, it's so perfect, and then you do this. And then other people have been like, oh, it's intentional, it's balanced. Or saying it just doesn't matter. But if you go for a one rush, you spawn over here. So you have to like go out of your way to get the bomb. If you wanted to rush one, it's going to create a disparity between your members. So no one's really too sure about that. It's just something that is there. So I'll go over one first from the defense side of things. I'll try to keep my minimap up more, sorry. But yeah. So defense spawns here. They go this way towards one. Scopes will generally play here to pick this long area. Even though there's smokes, it's still a safe spot for a scope. They can back out, you don't need to die, they can still sustain control. While rifles will probably play here, over in these 69 get spots to wash alternative. They can play on these boxes. They have really good spots to play. Nades will break the wooden thing up here if I don't fail. And like defense can get to here. Scopes can run all the way to here and scope here, but they're going to get pre-naded, smoked, pre-fired. It's just random inconsistentness. You can get on these ledges. If you're holding the sight down, you have a really good spot right here. You have a good spot up here to watch the connector. So just really all around good spots. There's 7 or 8 good spots defense can play. And then if you add in 2 people, like that's a lot of cross-firing, a lot of depth, a lot of strategy that can be used if you utilize smokes and flashes. Like, let's just say they rush from here, you can have a guy sitting here, flash, going for it. This open area may seem lazy, but it provides a lot of strategy. And we can definitely see that in the limited amount of competitive play we've seen from the Koreans. So I really like Site 1, I really like Site 2, I really like this map. Most of the Koreans have fallen in love with the map. Positive reviews all around. It gets played a ton on the public channels and match. So now we're going to do 2. So you spawn back here, and then you just run straight into 2. Like, defense has the easiest time ever getting the sights. It's very short, very quick, always have the positioning on offense. Now see, they can play in this cubby hole. They can watch mid. They can watch the alternative lane. They can quickly get into hole. Another 69 get troll spot. If they rush up from here, they can get to here before the scopes really set up. And then they can play in sight. They can play in spots like here. They can play down here. They can play up here in this railing. They can just watch anything from here. We can watch mid. If they're fast enough, they can get on the boxes and have a really good advantage looking at that box. And of course, they have pretty good barrels over at this site here. This is the spot where they can contest. If they hug this wall, they have a good peak advantage. And that's basically site 2. Basically, this map is going to be bomb sites, and bomb sites. I doubt there's going to be massive 4Ks unless people just rush blindly. Like, there's no point to rush on this map. You have so many opportunities to work strategy. And I feel like this is the key of this map, the key design of it, the true intent. And hopefully when we get this map we can fully experiment more and figure out how to actually push the limits of this map. So that's pretty much for the gameplay. We're going to talk about just the overall refinement of the map. Reduct has learned from their mistakes or have hired someone who knows how to design maps. But as you can see, like, these boxes are small, but they're to scale, like they work with where you would peak, and they're not massive like the ones on dual site or all the other maps where things are just like randomly sized and don't provide good anything. Like these barrels are really good. Well, like on other maps, if you crouch behind the barrel, like you can't see over them or anything, and it's pretty random. Just like these barrels up in here that I was just at, like, they're really good. And same at Site 1. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this map. I can't wait for Area to release it. Hopefully that's soon. If you guys like the video, like it, comment about what you think about this map. If you've played it already, share what your interpretation of it is, because this is really only my interpretation of it, and basically what the Koreans have been talking about. So like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want more, and just check out the CGOAVA.com site and sign up for the events, and support competitive AVA and ESL. And thanks for your time, and have a nice day.